What is happening, YouTube? Here we go, here we go, here we go. You already know what it is. Today is another one of these days that end in Y, and I still can't go fishing. It is Drysdale, and I am on day 10 of my rehab of my hip replacement surgery. So first, I'm going to stop and tell everybody who has sent me well wishes, your prayers, and all of the well wishes for a speedy recovery. I'm going to tell you all thank you so much. I appreciate all of the support that I get on this channel. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that button right there to subscribe to the channel, along with that bell right there so that you get notified when I post new videos. So I went and I was looking at some of my old videos that I have not published. So what I'm going to do during my downtime is I'm going to go ahead and post some of those videos in my absence. I look forward to getting back out there catching more of these evil but sure enough tasty crappie. So let's see how we do on these digging in a crate editions of Crappie Fishing with Drysdale. Let's go get them. Hey folks, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to call this a Drysdale Crappie Nugget. And these Crappie Nuggets are going to be just little tips and tricks that I find works best for me when I'm crappie fishing. Now, I am not going to proclaim to be the crappie expert. I'm only going to share things that I think work for me. For those that disagree, you're allowed to disagree. Let me be wrong. But this is what works for me. One of the things that I find a challenge is when I come out fishing and I'm fishing with people, especially for those people that are trying to learn how to crappie fish. The hardest thing for me to get people to understand is when to set that hook when you don't feel anything. I can't show you what it feels like because you just have to feel it. And sometimes you might feel a tick on your line. Sometimes you might feel a thump. You feel a thump, that's a good thing. That means that fish hit you aggressively. And sometimes you may not even feel anything. Sometimes you'll notice when I'm fishing with people, I'll tell them, set the hook, set the hook, set the hook. I didn't feel anything. That's because I might be watching that live scope and I'll see that fish coming through a scoop. And that means that fish put slack in your line, which is why you didn't feel it. So, crappie nuggets, sometimes you just have to set that hook when you don't feel anything because you might have seen something on the live scope. Or if you feel just a little bit of resistance on that line, set that hook. You got to be in tune with your bait in order to feel that. That's a little crappie nugget. My disclaimer is I am not proclaiming to be an expert. I'm only telling you what works for me. Try it, see if it works for you. That's today's Drysdale Crappie Nugget.